just want the whole world to know about I love you, and I'll never try to hurt you. I want you to know that I'm here for you forever true, 'cause you're my...
I was born in San Ignacio, but we actually live in Belize. We live here with my mom at Kings Park. Then from there, they decided to go back to San Ignacio. We live a couple years there, and we went back to the village of Belize Falls. Till now, we're living there, living with my mom and my dad. Happy to be with them. After I came out of primary school, the whole idea of joining the Belize Defense Force just came to my mind. One day I came to my mom and said, you know what, Ma, I will join BDF and join the military. She said, you sure, son? I'll be proud. I'll be proud of your son afterwards. I watch for me and laugh. So the day came, and that day I just made my way to camp. To join the Belize Defense Force. Everything was going good until I had this accident. It occurred at an annual camp. That was July 2002. That's when my accident occurred. My mind was set to pass out in that training, to be proud. But everything changed at that time. The only thing I remember is the chopper coming down. I could see the big light. When I opened my eyes, it was Dr. Craig touching me. He was the colonel in charge of the Force Hospital. He was the FMO at that time, you know. So I heard he said, if you leave this person here, he's gonna die. He's gonna be paralyzed, or we can never tell. So they flew me to Mexico City. I remember that doc told me tomorrow is going to be your surgery. The only thing I remember is opening my eye again. So when I opened my eye again, I'm on the bed, and I saw 6 doctors around me. They asked me, how do you feel? I asked them, when is the surgery going to take place? He told me, your surgery has already taken place. You have a week sleeping till now you have opened your eye. He said, you're in coma. So they told me, you're going to be here for a while in Mexico. And when I reached Belize, I was very happy. Even though I came in a bad condition, but I gave thanks to God that I'm back in my country. When I reached Belize, I was bedded down for a year before I went home. And that year was in very bad condition. That I gave up my life at that time. They had to do everything for me. I couldn't feel from my neck down. The only thing I could move was my eyes and my mouth. Apart of that, it was like a piece of stick just lying down. So I said, as the days went by, I didn't eat. I didn't want to see anybody, not even my mom, not even my dad. When they came and talked to me, I didn't answer them. I'd give up in life already. But as days went by, Abba, the corporal, he used every evening to come give me therapy. My good friend Julie Swift, she took care good of me. Even though I couldn't do nothing, she fed me in my mouth. She used to, when Saturday and Sunday came, she used to call me. And you know, at least run a joke, make I feel all right. Every morning, the first thing she come fool with me and say, you all right, you get better? I say, yes, nurse. And till now, she's like my second ma.
When I would go and sponge him, he had a name for me, Cuban. Cuban, ready for you to sponge me? Say, yes, ma, coming up. And he had his favorites, I must say. He had his favorites. He had his favorite doctor who attended him initially, Dr. Craig. And you had Sergeant Smith and Sergeant Abba. Those were the physiotherapists.
One night came, I'll never forget this night. I fell from the bed. It was like 11 o'clock. I was praying. I had my Bible, and I fell from the bed. I fell and I couldn't get up. I was screaming for help. Nobody could hear me. I didn't have the strength in my hands, my foot. I didn't know what happened at night, but for one reason I knew my hands came back with strength. I didn't tell nobody what happened to me. I only smiled and I said, I don't know what happened, but something really happened last night. We were watching the news and we were seeing a commercial. So he said, tomorrow, we said that commercial, we're going to try it. And that commercial, they had an old man walking with a walker. I tell him, Cabo, but I don't think I'm ready for walk with that. They say, I want to strap you, I want to hold you, and you're going to try to walk. That was the third year. As he lifted me up and he strapped me for walk, I fainted completely. I could remember the nurse putting the salt make I come back. Every single evening, the routine, till one evening, I started to walk. But I started to drag one leg. The next physiotherapy, that is Staff Smith at the moment, he was there working with me along, say, hopefully strength back his legs and get back. Staff Smith, he was the first one to roll me out in the wheelchair outside and say, well, things are getting better, man, so have faith. I was there. A lot of people didn't thought that I was going to walk. Because when I was in that wheelchair, they said, your life is done. You say, you can't do nothing afterward. But I set my mind to a point that I said, I could change my life. It's up to me if I want to be down or stay up.
And I'll never try to hurt you. I want you to